Everyone has a dream, and it's only those who are delusional enough to believe that it can come true who actually achieve it. So, most of the hype in crypto right now is about tech, real world assets, and prediction markets. And there's no doubt that they will be huge players in the space, but the real value behind crypto isn't in the tech at all. It's in the psychology. So, let me elaborate. Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency in the world, has no real technology or real world assets behind it. It only has value because people agreed that it is worth something. And this goes with anything in the world. The US dollar and any other currency is just a piece of paper if people don't agree that it has value. Therefore, if we want to find the next big coin, and if we want to find it early, we need to be looking for the coin that the early investors have the most belief in. This is why the strongest narrative in crypto isn't in the tech, but in delusional belief. There's a coin built on Solana called Delusional coin, or Delulu, that represents this idea perfectly. And here are 10 reasons why Delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle.
When I die, which I must do, could it shine down here with you? Just my love is mine, all mine. I love mine. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my love, mine, all mine, all mine.
So, reason number one why Delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because the narrative is the community. So, for any coin to succeed, it needs three things, right? The first is stable tokenomics and liquidity. Second is a good narrative. And third is a strong community. And so, where Delusional coin is different is that it ties the narrative directly into the community. So, the whole idea is that if we all believe in this one coin and in ourselves to a delusional extent, then the price will reflect this belief. And this makes for the best narrative I have ever seen in crypto. I can't stress that enough. And the insane thing about it is that delusion spreads. And once delusion begins to spread, it cannot be stopped. When people witness pure, unwavering belief, no matter what the market conditions, they want in. And that's the beauty of Delulu. It's a culmination of belief spreading through culture, through community, and through each other, through every person who's crazy enough to try to take the future into their own hands, and to see the vision long before it turns into reality. This is why I believe that we literally could be looking at the next Bitcoin, the next Ethereum-sized coin, whatever it is, because Delulu is a perfect embodiment of what crypto and what culture is all about. Reason number two why Delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because it's so easy to understand. So Delulu works because everyone instantly gets it. The price goes up because people believe it will. You don't need to study tokenomics or understand blockchain technology to understand belief. The entire concept is baked into human psychology. People chase what feels inevitable. And when someone hears Delusional coin, they immediately connect it to the mindset of dreaming bigger, believing harder, and staying irrationally confident. That's what drives every market, every technological innovation, and every bull run. The story doesn't need explaining, it sells itself in one word. And in a world flooded with complex projects that nobody can explain in a single sentence, simplicity becomes our superpower. And that's why Delulu will dominate. It's not trying to be complicated, it's trying to be undeniable. I was able to explain this to my grandma in a single sentence when trying to tell her about the crypto projects that I've been working on, trying to explain meme coins, crypto, blockchain technology all in one. It's literally that belief is what causes the price to go up. And that's exactly what Delusional Coin is. The perfect embodiment of crypto as a whole. Reason number 3 why Delusional Coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because people want to support it organically. Most coins need incentives to spread, but Delulu spreads because it resonates. The message gives people permission to dream out loud, to be a little irrational, and to bet on yourself, and to try to defy the odds. And that's not greed, that's our identity. When a holder posts about Delulu, they're not just shilling a ticker, they're telling the world that they are someone who isn't afraid to step away from being average. That's why all of our content feels authentic and not transactional, because it is. Organic growth beats paid reach every time, and you can literally feel it. The people who understand, they're not waiting to be convinced, they're participating with a passion. Reason number 4 why Delusional Coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because it's a place to connect and trust each other. Crypto has become a battlefield flooded with scams, envy, and a constant feeling of it being you against the world. And that's exactly why most projects collapse. They turn inward, divided by the greed and fear that this space brings to it, when it was really meant to unite people and to bring together people who are chasing the same goals of wealth, freedom, and a new reality for themselves. So this is why true delusionals move as one. We don't panic sell, we don't fight each other. We hold with conviction, knowing that collective belief is the strongest form of utility that there is. The Delulu community is more than a chat or a ticker, it's a network of creators, thinkers, and builders who share the same irrational confidence in what's possible. It's a place where people come to learn, collaborate, and grow richer, not just in capital, but in their mindset. And at the end of the day, delusion isn't about ignoring reality, it's about creating a better one together. Reason number 5 why Delusional Coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is that it bridges culture and crypto. Most projects never escape crypto Twitter, but Delulu crosses this invisible wall. Delulu is already mainstream language on TikTok and now in everyday speech, meaning we had an unfair advantage from the start. Here's the official definition from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Delulu is an internet slang term for delusional. In some contexts, it refers to an unapologetic, bold, and often joyously self-confident belief in the likelihood of realizing one's ambitions. So, by attaching this cultural ideation to an on-chain asset, we just tokenized the delusional belief that was already there. Everyone has a dream, and it's only those who are delusional enough to believe that it can come true who actually achieve it. Which means non-crypto people immediately get the idea as well. When a coin lives both inside and outside of crypto, it recruits from a larger audience, and that's how we will take this coin to the next level. Reason number 6 why Delusional Coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because delusion is eternal. Delusional belief is not a flaw in human thinking, it's the engine of all of our progress. Every major technological breakthrough in human history began as an idea that most people thought was impossible, or irrational, or naive. So, flying machines, planes, space travel, the internet, cryptocurrency, all of these were born from people who were willing to believe in something before there was any proof that it could actually work. Aspiration and yearning are a core part of human condition. Humans don't evolve by accepting reality as it is. We evolve by imagining a better one and refusing to let go of this vision even when the odds say that it might not work. And that's what Delusional Coin is all about, and this is why it's eternal. So why does this matter for Delusional Coin? Well, 99% of other coins are built on a meme, a moment, a trend, a punchline, something that eventually gets old. And when the meme fades, the attention moves on. And when the trend dies, so does the community that was working behind it. And that's why most projects peak really fast and then disappear, because they're attached to something temporary. This is where Delulu is different. Delusion isn't a meme, it's not a trend, and it's not something that comes and goes. It's a way of living. So, as long as humans continue to dream bigger than their circumstances and believe they're capable of more, then delusion will remain and delusion will be eternal. So, you can outgrow a meme, you can get bored of a trend, but you never outgrow the need to believe in something bigger than yourself. And that's why delusion survives for cycles. That's why it compounds instead of burns out. And that's why it has staying power beyond just the charts and the hype. Most coins are built to ride a moment, and delusional coin is built to ride the human condition and human nature. This doesn't go away. That's why delusional coin is eternal. And that's why Delulu can reach $1 billion market cap. Reason number 7 why delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap is because our goal is the proof. So the goal for delusional coin is to hit a 1 trillion market cap. And this isn't because the number itself matters, but because of what it represents. That number isn't a prediction, it's not a promise. It's a proof of belief target of why the goal exists. When you aim for something modest, you only prove what's already been done before. But when you aim for something that sounds impossible, something that people immediately dismiss, you test the limits of collective belief and of what we can actually achieve. The goal isn't to hit $1 trillion. The goal is to prove that belief, coordination, and shared conviction can actually work at scale. And if people can align around an idea and truly believe in it, to protect it and build around it and hold through all times of uncertainty, then the outcomes stop being limited to what's reasonable and start being shaped by our own delusions and what we deem possible. So the real experiment with delusional coin is the question of what happens when thousands of people stop acting as individuals and traders and start acting as a collective with a shared vision. History already gives us part of the answer. Every major movement, technological, cultural, financial movement happened because people believed in something and before it was justified by reality. Reason number 8 why delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because it's engineered for virality. Delusional coin doesn't rely on traditional marketing because the message itself is the marketing. Most projects eventually run out of things to say. They're built on a meme, a trend, or a joke that fades once attention moves on. Delulu is different because delusion is infinite. As long as people feel stuck, want more from life, and believe that they're capable of something greater than their current circumstances, there will always be stories to tell and content to create. So, every comeback, every underdog story, and every personal transformation or impossible goal that someone may have is inherently Delulu coded and can be turned into Delulu marketing. This means that the project never depends on hype cycles to stay relevant or crypto cycles in general. It relies on the human condition and emotion, which is why it will never expire. So motivation and belief scale far better than memes. Like, you might laugh at a meme once, or like it may be a huge trend, but it eventually dies. And Delulu isn't asking people what to buy, it's inviting them into a way of thinking. And that's what makes the brand. So reason number 9 why delusional coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is that Delulu solves a big problem in crypto. The ecosystem currently is optimized for extraction, with rugs, scams, and short-term trends dominating because people just sell as soon as it gets to like 100K market cap. It causes the liquidity to be fragmented across thousands of projects, which are all competing for the same hype and the same capital. So this encourages people to trade and sell immediately instead of hold and believe like it used to be. So this is why there's not a lot of newcomers to crypto anymore, because they almost always leave worse off than where they started. Delusional coin approaches this problem from a different angle. Instead of encouraging constant rotation and speculation, Delulu creates a space where people are incentivized to slow down for a minute, and to actually commit and believe together. It sounds crazy in this space, but I really believe that we can shift the focus from chasing the next opportunity to aligning around a shared vision and holding through the uncertainty. We also do everything we can to encourage this trust and collaboration, such as me showing my face in the videos, making every decision that we do public, such as having the multi-signature wallet and treating our community like a place to network. When a community chooses conviction over constant trading, the liquidity stops being so scattered across endless narratives, and it will begin to concentrate behind a single idea. So that concentration builds resilience, trust, and longevity for us, things that the chart alone cannot manufacture and cannot show. Delulu is not pretending that there's not bad actors in crypto and not pretending that it's going to make them go away, but it's building the environment to encourage this long-term thinking and encourage belief again. We've already built a community of over 2,000 people, and we're getting a ton of engagement on posts because people want to believe. And so I encourage you to join and help us start building together and stop trading. Reason number 10 why Delusional Coin will hit a 1 billion market cap this cycle is because we treat this like a real business. Most crypto projects fail not because the idea is bad, but because they're run like short-term experiments instead of real organizations and a real business. Usually there's no structure, no accountability, and no plan beyond the quick pump. Delusional Coin takes the exact opposite approach. From day one, since starting our CTO, we've treated this like a real business with the goal of it being a long-term project. This means things like using our multi-signature wallet to protect our funds and remove risk, maintaining consistent and intentional marketing instead of just sporadic videos. We maintain clear objectives that guide every decision we make. We've had a roadmap since day one, and we are currently executing it. And just as important is that all of the funds we get are reinvested into the coin through continued promotion, like constant growth, content creation, brand expansion. Nobody's taking any profit from the funds that we get in our wallet, which is absolutely huge. It's all reinvested into strengthen our foundation instead of just chasing the short-term attention and pump. We also have 1 million delusional coins in our treasury so that we can have some funds once delusional coin goes up, so we can guarantee that we will always have marketing funds. So this is why delusional coin is not just a concept. It's an operation that's built to last. And those are my 10 reasons. I can keep talking forever about this, and I will. I'm gonna keep creating more and more content because this coin is really a multi-cycle coin. It's not going away anytime soon. The team is going to be here building every single day. We couldn't do it without all of the supporters. So if you're still watching, thank you. And if you're interested in joining more, helping with the coin, I will link the website and our Twitter down below. Twitter is where everything goes down. I'll link on how to buy the coin as well. Really, we encourage holders and not traders. If you're someone who is looking for a community to join, an investment to have as a long-term play, this is for you. We're trying to revolutionize crypto here. Let's do it together. Thank you so much for watching.